and the entire global movement. Throughout 2019, we'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Special Olympics. Yeah, you can cheer for that. As we reflect back on the tremendous progress that we've made, it's important to remember the people who helped us get where we are today. In celebration of our 50th anniversary, Special Olympics Indiana will present a Mental Attitude Award at each of this year's state-level competitions. In addition to recognizing our inspiring athletes, these awards give us an opportunity to show our appreciation to some of the dedicated volunteers and supporters that have helped us get where we are today. Keeping that in mind, I'd like to bring a familiar face out here who will introduce the namesake of the Mental Attitude Award for women's basketball. Please give a warm welcome to former President and CEO of Special Olympics Indiana, Mike Furnish.
Thank you, and it's great to see you all here. It's a high privilege for me to be able to talk to you here for a minute about the namesake of the Women's Basketball Tournament Mental Attitude Award. I'd like to, for those of you who don't know him, I'd like to tell you just a little bit about Dan TeGrotenhuis. Dan was a special education teacher with the Indianapolis Public Schools just before he was hired as the first ever program director for Special Olympics Indiana back in the early 70s. Dan was a person who's had a bigger effect on your Special Olympics program than anybody knows. He was energetic, he was industrious, but most of all, he had a light inside him that drew people to Special Olympics. He was able to recruit athletes, he was able to recruit volunteers, he was able to bring new programs to Special Olympics. Because of Dan, we have many sports. Because of Dan, we now have winter games. Because of Dan, summer games is bigger than it's ever been. Because of Dan, the women's basketball tournament here at DePauw University was possible. He was able to make all the arrangements that last until this day, being a longtime resident of Greencastle and a great champion of Special Olympics. We lost Dan. Dan passed away just a few months ago, but I know were he to be standing here today, he would be filled with joy at the thought of all of you athletes training as hard as you do and still enjoying Special Olympics as much as Dan wanted you to. It's a special opportunity for me today to thank Dan, one, because Dan recruited me. I'm the reason I got involved. He's the reason I got involved in Special Olympics. But it's even more important today that I'm able to introduce to you Dan's wife, Allyson, and son, Jason, who are here to present the coveted Women's Basketball Mental Attitude Award. Allyson?
Reminiscing about all the different events that, this is my son Josh, and I have a daughter named Abby who lives in Michigan. We would often go to a lot of the events with Dan, but it was so wonderful to be able to do that. And coming here today makes me remember how heartwarming and how enriched my life was after being at the Special Olympic events. So I applaud you all for being here today and enjoying this. I need to tell you a little story before I read the letter that someone wrote for the person that we're going to honor. We got here a little early so we could watch a game, and we were sitting on the front row, and as one of Mrs. Wysick's team members walked past us, she stopped and she said, "Oh, I love your necklace and your shirt." And then she said to my friend beside me, and she said, "Oh, you look really nice too." And then the third lady, and she said, "Oh, you look beautiful too. I love your necklace." And she said, "You look like you're ready to go to church." But then she said, "You know, church is around us every day because God is everywhere. And I thought, oh, what a blessing she was to me. And she is the person that I'm going to read this letter about. This athlete isn't afraid to lead a class or show an athlete what to do. She helps teach the skilled basketball program with encouraging words and the best positive attitude you could ask for. If she sees someone struggling, she jumps in and gives a helping hand. She is part of a 3-on-3 basketball team and is just as excited when other athletes make a basket as when she makes a basket. She makes her teammates feel like they are number one. This athlete has shown her talent both on and off the court for years. She remembers your birthday and asks how you are doing with true concern. She volunteers at church with young ones, works at a special education school, leading the students in their classwork and to their next lesson. She is a leader and part of the ALPS program. She values her friends and is a friend to all. She does not quit on anyone. She truly belongs in the Hall of Fame for athletes. Picking her will get you the biggest smile on her face and within her heart. I see it. I am proud to announce the 2019 Mental Attitude Award winner for women's basketball, and it's Leanne Ettenhausen.
Love you.
I love you.
You're a sweetheart.
You are a sweetheart.
Awesome day.
Love you.
And it's an awesome day.
This is an awesome honor, and at one point when I was 3 years old, they didn't think I'd ever walk or I'd ever do anything, and well, I've been running ever since. And my grandmother, before she passed away, she said, you know, I didn't think you were going to do much. But that, for her, that was a big compliment because she was an awesome lady, and all of my I love her, and all of my Indy race car relatives would be so excited.
Man, I love you.
And my sister is awesome. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have found out that even if you had an IEP, you could still do Special Olympics, and it helped me get over my fear of the water. I've met a lot of amazing people, and God is just amazing. He helps me every day, and amen.
Give Leanne one more big round.